music. Have you ever
Please.
heard of the band Girlfriends?
No.
No?
I
Okay.
love the name though.
I'm just gonna dive you
You
right
knew
into
I would
this
like
then.
that name, right?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've come to figure out what you're gonna hate. Well, I don't know, man. I'm still caught up on the whole hot milk thing. On the fact that you like that
Hot
is
Milk is such a good band name.
no,
I
it's
can't even,
not.
it's
No, it's
such a
not.
good band name.
No,
You're
it's
just a
not, man.
hater.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's fine. Some people like some things and
Yeah.
you don't like good things. Hot Milk is
Okay.
good.
Apparently. Okay. Let's go. Girlfriends, and the song is Better Than Ever.
How did you discover this band? If you say Apple
Uh,
Music, I'm going to throw my mic.
Go ahead and throw it.
Damn it.
That's all I got.
That's all you got,
This is the
huh?
way I find. This is the way I find new music, man. I
That's
find the
good.
things that I like, and yeah.
Before we play this, I was listening to a conversation today. Who was having it does not matter, but it was about the music industry. And a person said that they were at a house in Los Angeles and they didn't know many people there, but they got invited by a friend, so they went anyway. Was told it was a party, and it was, I guess, the way that it was being described. But they walked into a room, and it was a room full of laptops, full of desktops, full of phones, full of iPads, streaming music, all streaming the same artist to boost that artist's streaming numbers. And it got me thinking about something. What does that do not only to the algorithm, but to that? I mean, I'm sure like not every device was on the same streaming service, right? But what does that do if you got, let's just say, 500 devices streaming the same artist at the exact same time on
Hmm.
the exact same streaming service? Doesn't that streaming service go, wait a minute, that's odd. That doesn't seem right. How? And I get some artists are so big that it's possible that so many people are streaming them at the very same time, but the same song at the very same time. And maybe they're not doing the
Well,
same song. Maybe they're, it could be,
what do you
there's
think
probably a
happens?
strategy to this, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but what do you think happens when a band, like a ginormous band, puts out something? I mean, the day that like a new record drops or something, or a new single drops for a huge band, I bet that happens. Where there's millions and millions of people listening to something all at one time.
I think the label is investing a little bit of cashola to do exactly what I just said. That's what I
Investing in
think.
who? Who to do that?
You find a way to make it all different IPs. You spread it out and you start streaming the fuck out of that single. You start streaming the fuck out of that artist to boost the numbers. It's a numbers game, man. It's all
So
surface
a
level. It's
so
all
so
what
a
people
label
see.
is paying people
I don't think
to
people.
just
I
to
think they're paying a company or some small, yeah,
okay.
some small server based. Dude,
I get the concept. I get what you're talking about. Yeah. I
think
mean, it
about like
makes
AI music. You and I avoid listening to any of this shit. Like
yeah.
all these like, what if Eminem was blues? What if
Right.
I don't listen to that shit. But people, for some reason, seem to be amazed by it, which is fine. Do what you do. I don't listen to it, but it's very likely that the company or the the website that created that song is one guy sitting in a room making that shit. It's
Yeah.
not thousands of people working really hard to make that AI business take off. It's probably one guy.
Right.
And he's probably got millions of people coming through that site every day.
Yeah.
Play me Lenny Kravitz, but it sounds like NWA or whatever, like stupid shit like that. So I don't know, man. I just thought it was interesting. I didn't think it was interesting when I heard that. It made me go, but also, that if a label's investing in marketing, because it's not the same anymore, who's to say, you discovered this band today? Who's to say there somehow your contact or your Apple Music ID was discovered and they saw your previous plays and they said, there it is, buddy.
I
Forget
It's
about the
possible.
algorithm. They forced the algorithm upon you, right?
Yeah.
You created an algorithm for yourself by listening to the type of music you listen to, but there
But
could be someone out there seeing your shit because everybody sees your shit. You know that. They know your
so
passwords.
I haven't really thought about that. And I don't know if every streamer is different, but like, so if I go into Apple Music right now and I click on new music, it's going to give me all over the board, all different genres of music what the new songs that came out, the new EPs, albums that just dropped, all that kind of stuff within like the past week. So I don't know if that is an algorithm based thing because there's some music on there that has nothing to do with anything that I put in my ears on purpose.
I mean, that could be an Apple Music thing, but I mean, the algorithm is designed to give you
But
similar
yeah,
to,
yeah,
you know, but
yeah,
I guess what I'm saying is, you know, organically, you've told the
yeah,
algorithm what you
yeah.
like. Who's to say there's not someone out there forcing it upon you? I don't know. I'm talking out my ass.
You're basically saying that the same thing that Facebook does to us is the same thing that who's saying that, music streamers aren't doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's all the same shit. It's all the same
Yeah,
evil. All
yeah.
right, well, let's listen to this.
Evil.
I'm curious. Love this band name, Girlfriends. I absolutely love it. I'm sure I'm going to catch shit for that, but that's fine.
Nah, you're good.
I think it's cool. 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Well done.
Hang on.
I'm here for a
Did you know just from that picture that it was
No,
uh
I
pop
saw a
punk?
different one.
Oh,
But I could
okay.
have guessed, if I saw this, I could have guessed pop punk too.
Okay.
Honestly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, here we go.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe both if I'm playing my cards right. But last night, it felt just like that one time I cried when my dog died. And I tried, I tried to make everyone else think that I'm fine. I just might, yeah, I just might do whatever I want, cause it's my life. It goes one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, and four. The world knocked me down and it spun me around, chewed me up, spit me out, but I'm back and I'm better. I was down for the count, picked myself off the ground. I was lost, now I'm found.
This is, yeah, they're not really mixing it up either. This is pop punk.
This is yeah, classic
Not a whole
pop
lot of
punk.
other influences in here.
No.
Okay.
And I'm better than ever. Don't call it a comeback, but it's just sad. In the noise in my head's like a soundtrack. No more bad luck, just a thumbs up, cause it feels so good not to give a fuck. It goes one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, and four. The world knocked me down and it spun me around, chewed me up, spit me out, but I'm back and I'm better. I was down for the count, picked myself off the ground. I was lost, now I'm found, and I'm better than ever. Knocked me down and it spun me around, chewed me up, spit me out, but I'm back and I'm better. I was down for the count, picked myself off the ground. I was lost, now I'm found, and I'm better than ever.
Yeah, that's a pop punk song.
Very Blink 182 light.
Well, that was rude.
Especially the beginning of that song, like his voice really was like trying to push the Blink 182 sound, but you know,
Don't love it. Don't hate it. It's a song.
it's classic pop punk. I knew. I kind of expected that reaction from you.
Yeah, I mean, one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Fuck you. Yeah, okay.
I wonder if there's only those two guys in the band.
I'm sure. Their avatar is just the two of them. So, oh, you mean actually on stage, are they a two-man band?
Yeah, yeah.
I hope not, because
It seems like, I mean, I of course when you're recording music, you can add anything you want, but there's a lot of things going on for it to just be two people, basically is what I'm trying to say.
Who knows, man? I mean, the two-man band thing, remember when you started seeing like in the 2010s, I want to say, it's when those really started popping up and I was kind of like, okay, but enough. You know, like,
Enough.
all right. Like five of those, okay, let's stop. Hire a fucking band. But I don't know. I'm sure if we look them up live, there's more than two of them.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. I mean, I don't know. They could just run tracks for everything
True.
else you're hearing,
Yeah.
and no one would bat an eye. That's for sure.
Not
So,
these days.
and so no reason for us to even talk about it. So,
What do you know about the band The Devil Wears Prada? I know there's some hardcore Devil Wears Prada fans out there.
definitely, I'm not one of them. They have some songs that I like. I would never say that I really got into them. I do
Okay.
know they have new music out, and I have heard one or two songs. But I'll say
So,
this, for what they are and the sound that they have, the way they were able to cultivate a following the way that they did when they were at their peak, very impressive. Very impressive. I played a Warp Tour with them, and I just remember nearly being trampled by kids running to go see them play as I'm
really,
trying to just find a water because I'm dying because I just played a show. And
are they a band that stayed together through all these years, or have they
I
mixed
think they
members
went
out in
through.
and out?
Yeah, I'm not the person to ask. I don't know their
Okay,
history well enough, but I think they disbanded for a little bit. Some guys did some other stuff, and
gotcha.
I know there was a giant appetite for them, specifically in like when bands like Of Mice and Men, bands like that started really like blowing up. I know there was an appetite from their fans for them to bring it back together because they're not one of those bands that stayed around forever. And when they got a little bit older, and they were pretty young when it all
Yeah.
kind of fizzled out, or fizzled out's the wrong way of putting it, but whatever happened to them happened to them. They're, and
So
I would say they're no older than in their mid 30s now. So
is of Mice and Men who you would compare them to
no,
for
no.
someone who heavier, right? Like,
Um, it's just a different sound, dude.
okay,
But again, their new stuff could be compared to it. I just haven't listened to enough of it. Like I said,
gotcha.
I heard one or two songs, um, and I didn't go back and listen. Not because I didn't like them, I just didn't. But give me one.
Let's do Everybody Knows.
Okay.
Again,
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
asking.
in KMKU, this was a constant that was on like before a practice, after a practice, at a party. And I was always kind of like, yeah, okay. I never heavy got into them.
I was gonna say it looks like they're on Solid State Records. Do you know anything about that label?
Christian label.
Really? Have they identified as a Christian band?
I think so.
Really? Okay, see that makes this conversation even weirder. I've literally known nothing about this band ever, but I never in my life would have thought that they would identify as a Christian band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I thought so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I said it like I knew it, but I was right. I
Every
said it
once in a
with
while that
con.
happens.
No, but they're one of the. But again, it's like a band. Like you just. Well, that's the thing. Like the Christian thing, it's just a.
I
It's a
know.
marketing tactic.
I
Like
get it. I get it.
you're a band like Norma Jean. You wouldn't guess in a million years that they're a Christian band, but they are. You
Yeah.
hear a band even going way back, like Living Sacrifice, who I have.
I have heard of Norma Jean.
Living Sacrifice is old school, and I was fortunate enough to have seen them live a couple of times. I mean, super heavy band. Never would have guessed they were Christian, but they were. Played with POD, played with, a lot of those bands. Played Cornerstone Festival, which is an all Christian band
Right.
festival, and it's a weird thing. I went to a Cornerstone Festival, and it was bizarre. I went because there were so many of those bands that I like POD, Blindside, Living Sacrifice, Project 86. They were all playing it, and that's why I went. And I went with a buddy, and there was no drinking, there was no sex before marriage chants going on.
Really?
We're loaded
Wow.
off of our asses, thinking maybe we'll meet some girls. No, sir. And if we did, they're not coming back to the tent, right? Yeah, I was like 18 when I went, or 19 maybe, but it's fun. It's a great time. Like I said, a lot of great bands come from that quote unquote scene. But again, do some of them preach on stage? Sure. Do some of them have the lyrics? Of course. But if they sound like Devil Wears Prada, are you gonna know unless you look up the lyrics?
Right. And see, that's always been my.
But I mean, some of their bigger songs, if you listen to like the clean singy parts, like okay, you could kind of get that vibe, but
It's always take, 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 never give. Finger pointing back at myself in the mirror. Never get a break from the life that you live. It is what it is.
by the way, I think this band, I don't know how many members they've had, but I'm gonna guess that this is not all the original members. I saw the singer in the thumbnail or the screamer. He is an original member, but who knows?
Gotcha.
Who fucking knows?
Maybe I'm guilty of chasing the thrills. Never get a break from the life that you live. You get what you give. I can't get back. Gotta find another path. Maybe this will finally take me home. I can't keep track of the times I can't relax. Maybe I shouldn't be left alone. And everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. I don't wanna wait for the night.
Yeah, this is a new sound for
Is
me
it
when it comes to them. Yeah, absolutely.
in a good way or a bad way or just different?
Good way for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I'll play you like, their probably their most popular song
Okay.
that I know, and this is what I remember them as. Again, I'm not the biggest fan. I haven't kept up, but yeah, this is cool, refreshing.
Time when I'm right here, ready to regret. Nothing is forever, don't ever forget. It is what it is. Maybe I'm happy, but that never lasts. Get what you give. I can't get back, gotta find another path. Maybe this will finally take me home.
Very radio rock with the chorus.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't keep track of the times I can't relax. Maybe I shouldn't be left alone. And everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. And everybody knows that I'm useless, 'cause I won't go where the truth is. I'm already honest. So rip off the bandage and show me the damaged parts of me. I can't get back. Gotta find another path. Maybe.
So I will say something that I believe they made popular with their music videos was quick cuts, like in this video.
Just going from one thing to another to another.
Just quick, just
Yeah.
And I remember when Killer Me, Killer You went to do their first video, one of the former band members was the video director because that's what he did before he was in the band. And he wanted quick cuts like that. He's like, he was so inspired by this band's music videos. And it got to a point where we're like, dude, we have a headache. Can we maybe let it breathe just a tad? Like it's just jumping.
So what do you think about that catches people's eye? I mean, why do you think that's popular?
I don't know that it is. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
I've heard mixed things about it. I don't know but again, you're talking about heavier music back then that inspired that, this isn't as bad. I'll show you what I mean, but anyway.
Okay.
This will finally take me home. I can't get back, gotta find another path. Maybe this will finally take me home. I can't keep track of the times I can't relax. Maybe I shouldn't be left alone.
And this video is not as bad. There was about a 30-second stretch where it was like that, but they're giving it breathing room.
Gotcha.
It's everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. It's everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows.
I like that. So again, you don't know much about this band, right?
I don't.
So you likely haven't heard what I'm about to play for you. Okay.
I highly doubt it. What's the song called?
Hey John, what's your name? Or Hey John, what's your name again?
Oh, yeah,
So many cuts already. Jesus. You get the picture.
The singing part I'm fine with and I like,
Yeah.
but there's nothing to that screaming for me. It's just like you're
Yeah, I figured
letting
you
a
wouldn't like
scream
that.
fall out of your mouth. Is what you're like. I I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that song. I've heard it so many times too. It's like, but again, I never, the rest of that album, one or two other songs probably listened to. So
Yeah,
I get it. Did you notice all the quick cuts in that video though? It's
I
just like
did.
douche, douche,
Yeah.
douche, douche. Like, just like, it's like, I want to do a video like that. I'm like, you've
There
heard
was a
our
lot of
song, right?
there was a
Like,
lot of
cause
CGI type stuff in there though for that being that old of a video.
yeah, yeah, but music videos had progressed long before that video anyway.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So
So they used to be on Rise.
yeah, is that what it said? I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Rise might as well be. Well, that's not a Christian label, but anyway,
I feel like I've heard either we've talked about Rise before or I've at least heard of
we
them.
have. We've probably
Okay.
played a couple of bands from Rise, to be honest with you. Had to sit down with them too, man. You name it. All right. Your head shake was great. I love that.
You're welcome.
I'm not afraid to say it. So you sent me a link to what I thought was going to be a video discussion, but it was just an article, which I thought is typical of the the media company that put it out. And anytime I see a bar stool anything, I'm like, oh Jesus. Especially if it's coming from you or anyone else I know. I'm like, this is definitely sent to me just to piss me off. No one's sending me a bar stool anything expecting me to like it. It's just for me to hate watch or in this
Yeah.
case, hate read. But they talked about the best intro songs or best song to kick off an album. Do they call it classic albums? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think it just said the best album intros of all time or something like that.
Okay, so then their list sucks because they just named classic
Yeah.
albums from
Yeah.
history. Now, I agree with a lot of them. Like they had Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah. I had
Of
one that was
course.
on my list. But
Of
yeah.
course. That's a great one.
Mhm.
Perfect. But some of them I'm like, come on, guys, really?
How
But
many
again,
how many hip hop do you have on your list?
I got hip hop for days, bruh.
I figured so, yeah.
Do we even want to go through their list or do you? No, we don't need to. So they
You don't
had
have to.
like they had the usuals. They had. Do they have Mama Said Knock You Out on their list?
I didn't see that one.
Maybe it was they had Sure Shot by the Beastie Boys. Maybe.
I did see that. Yeah, yep.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Welcome to the Jungle. That's so obvious. But maybe people don't
Yeah.
know that that's the lead track. And for a classic album, that's why I thought it was classic because Appetite's a classic album.
Yeah,
That's a banger of a fucking like, dude.
for sure.
Talk about starting off an album.
But
But
that's the thing too, is like there's more to it than it just being a good song that is the first song on an album. It's like you're kicking off an album, like a great album with this song. This is a song you chose to kick somebody in the face with to, start out this album. There's something there, I think.
Yeah, some artists have disappointed me with the way they've led an album. I can tell you one, you asked me about hip hop, one of my favorite albums of all time. So it's in my top 10. It's one of the most important albums to me. It's Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon. And
Good one. Yeah.
phew, first time I listened to that album, started at track one, hit play, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this.
Oh,
Because I
really?
heard Day and Night on the radio, and track one is Here in My Dreams. And it's this like just spacey fucking acid trip of a fucking song. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? But then the rest of the album plays out and you're like, okay, this is a classic album. And I don't dislike that song, but just I would never have led an
Oh, okay.
album.
Okay. Sorry, I was confused. So you're telling me right now ones that disappointed you. Okay. I thought you were still talking about
That's one that
ones
I
that you
was
liked,
like,
and
I
I was
wouldn't
like,
have led an album with that
I
song.
see. Now, Kid Cudi's a different dude,
For
so it
sure.
doesn't really surprise me that he did.
Yeah, I agree. He's one of those dudes. I shared it, I don't know, on my Instagram story or something, but there's a clip of him on stage at a big festival dancing to MGMT's Electric Feel. And the little the little thing he said in his post was like, everybody thought I was drunk, but this is right when the acid kicked in. But he wasn't being an ass. He knew the song. He knew the drum fills. He knew the hits. He was
Yeah.
dancing. He was having a good time. Like he was truly a fan of that band and that song.
Right.
And the band eventually looked at him and started laughing like this is just fun. You know, because you're at a big festival like that, you're an artist, you're on stage, and one of the other big artists from the festival comes on the stage that you're playing on and is taking all the attention away. It wasn't about that. He was just
Yeah.
vibing.
Yeah.
Now, maybe get off the stage, but you know, it was endearing. Let's just say that. You know, it wasn't like, look at me, like, but he was like, yeah, that's right when the acid kicked in. But one of the things that I'll give him, and you hear it in his music, is he's a lover of all music. And that's
Right.
why he sounds what he sounds like. So, with that said, give me some of your best songs to kick off an album.
I don't know if you'll agree with this or you would like it or not, but one of mine is My Name Is by Eminem.
Whew, that is not what I was expecting. We don't have to play that, do we?
We don't have to. I think
That
everybody in the
starts that
universe knows it.
album.
It does. Yep.
Oh,
I think
bold.
for the album and for his beginning, I feel like that was a really good song to start that album.
It's the lead single.
Yeah.
So naturally, it's probably
Mhm.
okay. I honestly, the first time I heard that song, and especially after I saw the music video for it, I thought it was a joke.
It could have been.
Like I didn't, no, no, I didn't think he was a real rapper. I
Oh.
thought he was like a Weird Al character or something.
Hmm.
I didn't think it was real. I really didn't. And then I remember went to a record store. And this is back when they had like listening booths still, you know, in a record
Mhm.
store. And it was in the thing. And I was like, let me go ahead and listen to something else from this.
Is it Guilty Conscience?
That's what I was gonna say because that's the song I remember listening to in the store
I think.
specifically. And if that's not track two, I heard track two or whatever tracks it was and skipped to that song and just liked it. So I let it ride. That's how you start an album.
Yeah, you find out
That's
really quick what you're getting into.
you know right away. Shit's about to get serious, dude. That is how you start an album.
Yep.
Give me another one.
How about Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. I know it's a
Yeah,
popular one, but
that was on there. Wasn't that? That's probably on the Barstool list, wasn't it?
I don't
I think
remember
it
if it
was.
was. It might have been, yeah.
That's a good one. That
Yeah.
is, yeah, that's, and you think about all the songs on that album,
Hmm.
that's how you, it's so funny too, because that was the first one and changed everything. But it's like, did you place it number one because you knew it would be the lead single? You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's, yeah. All right. I'm going to keep it. Let me go hip. Ooh, yeah. Let me go hip hop.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
I almost did this one.
Dude, come on.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you fuck with me. The police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out. For the punk motherfuckers that's showing out. Niggas want to mumble, they wanna rumble. Mix 'em and cook 'em in a pot like gumbo. Going off on the motherfucker like that. With a gat that's pointed at your ass. So give it up smooth. Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack move. Here's a murder rap to keep ya dancing. With a crime record like Charles Manson. AK-47 is a tool. Don't make me act a motherfucking fool. Me, you can
You know, I've heard a lot of Ice Cube hate lately on the internet.
Really?
And I want to say to those people, you need to stop it. You need to fuck right off. Don't disrespect Ice Cube. That's just rude and ignorant on your part. You need to do your research. He wasn't a gangster. Dude, oh, shut up. Who cares? He wrote that. Shut up.
He
What are you
wrote
talking
that.
about?
He wrote that.
He wrote that. Shut up. Go ahead.
This one just popped in my head, and I thought this was the intro song on the record, but what do you think about "And the Hero Will Drown"?
It's on my list.
Kickoff story. Really?
It's on my
Kickoff
list.
Page Avenue? That's a good one.
It's a
It
great
just
way to
clicked with
kick
me.
off an album, man.
Yeah.
I
Great.
will play that one.
Yes, please.
And to be honest with you, I think amongst their fans, a very popular song, but I would still call it an underrated song for
I
them
agree. Yep.
because it was outshined by the singles. But I think this embodies, in my opinion, not only story of the year, but a time period in music, the screamo, if
Hmm.
you will, thing. This is, I when it comes to, we're going to call it screamo, and everybody kind of pigeonholes that to be like it was a sound that didn't last that long. Let me tell you something. I think this is one of the more important songs of that entire scene of music, more so than anything the Used had, more so than anything a lot of those bands had at the time. So
You might get taken out for saying that, but okay.
I'll fuck people up.
Her wings of innocence through every word we say. Maybe it's time. Smell the gun. Have our rotting union hopefully before it shows us to our senses. Guess it's too bad that everything we have is taken away.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
You
good.
know, I watched, it's funny, I watched a video about them recently too. Some internet show, some podcast, and one of the dudes on the show was talking about, yeah, the first time I heard that song, I thought they were industry plants. Like it just didn't seem real. Everything seemed faked. And he's like, then I listened to the rest of the album and he was like, oh, no, 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 no. This band's great.
What does that mean? What is an industry plant?
It's typically used as a pejorative by music fans, largely of Generation Z, against artists who they believe to be undeserving of their fame or success. Artists who are called industry plants are sometimes alleged to have had their personas manufactured by marketing executives before being marketed to the public. And that's why I was like, what are you even talking about? Yeah, they picked a band from St. Louis, Missouri as an industry plant. Come on. How do you even market that?
Right.
Name one successful artist other than Nelly 10 years prior to Story of the Year coming out. You could say The Urge. You
Yeah,
could say The Urge. But I don't think anyone even knew they were from fucking St. Louis.
probably not.
Yeah. So that was a good one. Corn, Blind. That's obvious. Obvious one. And we've already played that
Yeah.
recently. But I'll give you one that's not obvious. You a fan of At the
Yeah, I mean,
Drive-In?
somewhat. I know
So
you're
their
a huge
album,
fan.
you're not a huge fan. What does that
I
mean?
said I know I know you're a huge fan.
Oh, well, well, they have an album that Relationship of Command. That album is it just whatever it was, time period. I don't know what I was going through in my life, but it just fucking did something to me, man. But those dudes, like, I don't, they just strike me as dudes that I wouldn't vibe with at all. Like if I saw them out in public. But that album, I'd have to go up and be like, by the way, got to shake your hand because that changed me for a little bit. But the lead song from this album is one of my favorite songs of all time. And in my opinion, I think probably the best song on the album because it's fucking just kicks you in the face. It's just under 3 minutes of just fucking chaotic, it's perfection in my opinion. But here we go.
We must have read 1,000 faces. I must go round and round because sing a third, fuse it together. Soft like glow, rend the cranium. A bullseye makes it alien. Beware! Beware! I must have read 1,000 faces.
I know they're an acquired taste, but it took everything that I loved about punk and hardcore and everything in between, like alternative and indie and all that shit, and just kind of like mashed it together. I loved it.
Yeah, I would say mashing is one way to
Yeah,
put it. I'm gonna go with Black Sabbath War Pigs. Again, I had no idea that that started the album, but that's a good kicking off point.
it's a good way to start an album. Got
Yep.
going way back, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Black Sabbath is one of those bands from that time period too that just gets overshadowed. Like I know Ozzy as as a pop culture person was bigger than any of his counterparts from that era of music because of the reality show and because of him
Right.
as a solo artist. But Black Sabbath as a band being compared to the artists of the time, they don't really get their shine.
Yeah.
I think industry wise.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war.
I'm gonna go to my grave saying this. Ozzy as a singer, highly underrated.
Oh, for sure.
Highly underrated, dude. Highly.
I did you
Machine keeps
have you watched the
turning.
documentary yet?
I didn't know there was one.
Oh yeah, you did because I was just texting you about it while I was watching it. The new one that just came out not too long ago, right after he passed away.
Was it one that has been worked on for a few years or was like, let's just force this out because he just died? I hate that shit too. Like, there's
That
documentaries about
yeah,
everything. It's like, how is there a
yeah.
documentary about this already? It just happened.
Yeah, well, they have been working on it for a few years.
Okay. No,
Uh,
I'll check it out. I haven't seen it. I'll gladly check that
and
out.
it's kind of neat because you get to see him doing recording and stuff in the
Okay.
studio while he's in the condition that he's in. I mean, it's a very sad
Ooh, that's
documentary.
that's a bummer. Yeah, I don't
Don't
know.
get
You're
me wrong,
fucking bumming me out, dude. I'll
but to
check it
listen,
out.
but to still hear his sound, even though he's like not
Right.
in a great shape. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. Yeah, you really need to watch it.
That's one of the things I hated about the Osbournes was it was all about look at these goofy characters and they made him out to be this bumbling fucking turd. Now he was fun and likable in the show, but it was all about him being just this like big oaf. And it's like, can we talk about the music?
Yeah,
Like, can we? Oh, by the way, first season, second season, he's on tour.
yeah.
Can we talk about that? Like,
Well, I mean, not to get too much into the documentary, but like, did you know where the whole thing started with like his decline?
was it the four-wheeler accident?
That's what I thought too, but
But
it
it's not.
wasn't. It was actually him falling down in his hotel room in the middle of the night. He
Hmm.
thought he went to the bathroom and he came back and he thought the bed was there and he went to get on it and fell down. Woke up the next or got up the next morning, said he needed to go to the emergency room. They told him he had to have surgery. They put in like a racket thing with screws and a brace and whatever when he shouldn't have had to have that done. And from there was the literal decline. Like it wasn't the Parkinson's, it wasn't the
I
four-wheeler wreck.
smell. I smell a lawsuit.
It was from him falling in his bedroom or in his
Surgery on what?
hotel room. Wherever he fell, he hit his neck or hit his head on the
Yeah.
floor and it shook some things loose, I guess, or something.
What?
But
Is that the term the doctor used? I hope not.
I
The
highly
surgeon.
doubt it.
The
I
surgeon's
highly
like,
doubt
you
it.
shook some things loose. We got to shake them back where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, but like going forward, like he had to have more
Fuck, man.
surgeries and stuff. And, other surgeons are like, I don't know why they shouldn't have done this to you. And like the screws were coming loose and he would have to have surgeries to get that fixed. And it was a bunch of more surgeries trying to fix what was already damaged and that couldn't be fixed. And
I
it
don't
was
like
a,
that.
it was brutal,
That's
but
odd.
yeah, definitely watch it. Definitely watch it.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Started the album with this motherfucker. Look at that fucking beat.
Mr. Buster, where you at? Can't scrap a lick, so I know you got your gap. Just stay on hard. From
Started the album with the diss track.
getting your road dogs, the hood you grew up with, homies you grew up with. Don't even respect your ass, so now it's time for the doctor to check your ass, fool. Used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I wanna slap the taste out your mouth, make it bow down to the road. Ganking me, now I'm ganking you, little hoe. Oh, don't think I forgot. Let you slide, let me ride. Just another homicide, yeah, it's me, so I'ma talk on. Stomping on the easiest streets that you can walk on. So strap on your Compton hat, your lokes, and watch your back, cause you might get smoked, blow. And pass the buzz, and stay low key, big G, cause you lost all your homies' love. Now call it what you want to. You trip with me, now it's a must that I trip with you.
Well, I do love that song. Easy had the better diss. Real Compton City G's. His response to that song.
Oh,
Love
okay.
it more. Love it more.
Gotcha.
Or I'm sorry, it's Real Motherfucking G's, but radio edit. Real Compton City G's.
Did Loser by Beck?
Is that the first song on the album?
I'm gonna be
I
pissed
mean,
if
I
I'm
don't know
wrong.
that. I don't know. Is that on Odelay? Is that the name, or is it something
I'm
else?
pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. No, it's on
Okay.
Mellow Gold.
Oh, that's right. That's
And
right.
yes, it did start the album.
I think we talked about this. Did I tell you this when this song came out? This was remember I was telling you how my parents would rent out random spots of our house and
I do.
but above their garage they had an apartment and they rented it out to a guy who was in a cover band and he played drums and they used to just like we're jamming, you can come up and listen if you want. So I'd go up there and watch these dudes play through, you know, Green Day songs, Pearl Jam songs, Mudhoney songs, and I remember going, "Hey, do you guys know Loser by Beck?" I'm fucking, I don't know how old I am. And the guitar player was, or the bass player was like, "I'll never play that." He ripped his entire sound off, and that riff from that song is a rip off of blah, 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 blah. And I was like, dude, you're saying things, the words, don't know what they mean. I was like, don't know who that is, don't know what that is, but I believe you. So to this day, I've never researched it. I'm just like, yeah, he said Loser. The riff in Loser is a ripoff of something. Let's Google it for fun.
I was just getting ready to because I want to know.
Apparently, it's Midnight Rider by the Allman Brothers.
Really?
That's what the Goog says, but I don't care about that. So here we go. Don't care enough about that. In the time of chimpanzees, there was a monkey. That riff.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins and a mouth to cut the chunky with the plastic eyeballs. Spray paint the vegetables, dog food skulls with the beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stock car flaming with the loser and the cruise control. Babies in Reno with the vitamin D. Got a couple of couches, sleep on the love seat. Someone came saying I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding and a stain on my shirt. Don't believe everything that you breathe. You get a parking violation and a maggot on your sleeve. So shave your face with some mace in the dark. Saving all your food stamps and burning down the trailer park. Yo, cut it. So I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Double barrel buckshot. So I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Forces of evil and a bozo nightmare. Ban all the music with a phony gas chamber, cause one.
It's a fun song.
Not bad for kicking off an album. Who did you, okay, so who did you say?
The
Did he give
Allman
us specific?
Brothers, Midnight Rider. Let's look it up.
I want to hear it, yeah. I feel like I know that song.
I couldn't tell you. A
I bet
classic rock. Oh, I discovered another classic rock band that I despise, dude. Oh, my fucking gym just won't give up on the classic rock, dude. It's driving me insane. I was like, I don't want to hate these artists. I don't. I really don't. But you're making me. I don't want to hear Cheap Trick before I go work out. I just don't.
is that who it is? Cheap Trick, or did
Yeah,
you make that
I
up?
can't.
Okay.
Ugh. Can't stand it.
I feel like this song is a big song that we should know.
Oh, it's only 2 minutes and 50. They were making songs under 3 minutes back then. Hold on a second here.
19
Did he
million
rip off the
views.
entire? What if it starts off with "In the time of chimpanzees"? Oh.
I mean, I can hear it.
Oh, this
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. It's very
I can hear
similar.
it though, can't you? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's close for sure. Wow, that's interesting. It's basically the same riff, but with a slide. All right, I'm gonna give you a really good one. This is how you
That's a good
start
one.
an album.
That's a good one.
Yeah, one of the most iconic intros to a song ever, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Do you got one more? Oh, you said you had your
I do.
favorite.
I do.
Okay.
It's going to be Paper Cut, Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory.
Oh, that does start the album.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. God, I forgot about that. I didn't even, when I was thinking about this, I didn't even think about them. I'm an
That's the
asshole.
that's the only album that I felt like
Any one of those
I
songs
should
could
bring
have,
to the table.
yeah, any one of those songs could have started the album.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
for
not.
sure. I don't
What's
know, man. This
the,
had a the song had a feel to it.
it did, but what's track 12? Maybe
So
that
the
one couldn't have, but I think the rest of them potentially could have.
because 11 wasn't that the one with Mr. Han just
It
scratching,
was. So 12
and
is
then
the
12 was
I've lied
yep,
to you. Yeah, that one. Maybe not start an album with that song.
pushing me
Other than
away.
that, push. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Great song. God, that album's so good.
Nights feel like night today. Something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first and how the pressure was fed. But I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head. But the face that I hold inside, face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that I watch every time I lie, face that laughs every time I fall. So I know that when it's time to sink or swim, the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. I know I've got a face in me, points out all my mistakes to me. You got a face on the inside too. Your paranoia is probably worse. I don't know what set me on first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts, the fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can. But everybody has a face that they hold inside. Face that awakes when I close my eyes. Face that watches every time they lie. Face that laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a
Dude, the production. I can't, like, every time I listen to stuff from this, like, I try not to listen to, like, In the End or, like, One Step Closer anymore, just because
Yeah.
it's like, I don't need to. But when I hear the songs like this or anything else from this, I'm just like, dude, the way this sounds is so insane. These could be called industry plants, not
Yeah.
story of the year. Like,
But even
dude,
still, like talking about this kicking off an album, like this song kicked off the career of, I mean, not really because the
well,
singles would have came out before the record came out
yeah.
probably, but
It was like single number 4, right? 3 or
I think
4.
so.
Yeah.
But either way, in theory, it's like the very first song of the very first record, it kicks you in the face with what this band is going to be.
Yeah. 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 It represents who they were at the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And perfectly, I would say.
Yeah.
Probably more so than One Step Closer or Crawling. Like, it is a preview to, like, here's what the rest of the album's going to sound like. You're going to get a mix of what you're hearing right now. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
We're obviously biased because we're
Well,
fanboys, but um,
yeah.
I'll give you one more and then I'll give you a throwback. Now, again, this one's going to be an acquired taste, but it is, again, this is for me. I mean, I have a tattoo of the band.
So it's Incubus.
No,
Oh.
no, it's going to be.
Well, I
Is
started. Well,
Incubus an acquired taste? How dare you?
okay.
Well,
I
I've
would.
actually, the way that
I
I've
didn't.
talked about them, yeah, they might be
I didn't even think
actually.
about you saying that, but I looked. I, I was curious if it was going to be
Mm.
because I looked back to try to look at what what
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I just looked back at to try to look at songs that kicked off albums, and I don't know.
Well,
None
now
were
that you said
like
Incubus, I'm going to do that too, but let me give you this one
what
first.
which record? Which record are you gonna do?
I'll just surprise you, but let me give you
Okay.
this one first.
Okay.
Again, this is like one of my favorite. Again, I know I say top 10 a lot, but truly is my, like, again, time, place, whatever it was. This one just spoke to me, and this is the lead track, and it just like kicked my face in.
Alright, this is from our hearts. Sincerity of some cards. We made some mistakes, but it's a long time coming when you get it in everything. Alright, this is from our hearts. Sincerity of some cards. We made some mistakes, but it's a long time coming when you get it in everything. Alright, this is from our hearts. It's been right for us fire. There's fire in my guts, you just can't put out. Alright, this is us. There's always gonna be a part of this crowd. You don't understand. Ow, I feel the same. I won't ever change. I'm taking hair upon my head. Are you pretending? Are you even listening? Are you pretending? Are you even? Stress over right.
Oh, so that was Alexis on Fire.
What was that album cover of? Was up
I don't
that
know.
guy's hands?
I don't know that I've ever looked that up,
Okay.
but they have so that skull heart I have right there. That's their logo.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I liked them before that record, but when that record came out, and that's they have a very popular song off that record that like every scene kid would die for. But yeah, when that came out, I was just like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I know I said that a lot, but yeah, Incubus, man, dude. I'm glad you said that. I didn't even think about this. Privilege from Make Yourself. What a way to kick off an album. Again, that's in my top 10. I do have a top 10, I promise you. And the ones that I have said are in my top 10 are actually there. Dude, I didn't even think about Deftones either. Holy shit.
Isn't it strange that a gift could be an enemy? Isn't it weird that a privilege could feel like a chore? Maybe it's me, but this line isn't going anywhere. Maybe if we looked hard enough, we could find a back door. Find yourself a back door. I see you in night, dragging your feet. You have my sympathy. The day you were born free. That is your privilege.
Oof,
It's a good one.
forgot about that. Damn.
Now I should have done this earlier. Now I'm scrolling my music, looking at like "Hail the Villain, Take Back the Fear." That was a hell of a good song to start off a
That
record with.
started the record, huh?
Yep,
That's an obscure one that no one would know about.
I know.
Yeah.
They were awesome. I really wish they were still a band.
Oh, dude. I'm an asshole.
Who you got now? Anyways, so what do you got for a throwback?
Have you heard of the band In Flames?
Isn't that, have we played them before?
Nope,
Then I've heard of them. I'm pretty sure.
but not too familiar, right?
Right.
This is a good one then. Let's do this
Okay.
one.
All right.
The song's called My Sweet Shadow.
Selling never sketches, a world out of my mind, ready to explode in purity, to fill their holes inside, never moving stream, the glowing rays of light, emotions tied to past lives, and I know I should let go. Not don't collapsing till I need to be reminded.
Thoughts?
It's different.
They're from Sweden.
Yeah. Is this one of the bands that like guitarist is just crazy and it was like a guitar hero? I feel like they had a couple like a song or two that was one of those where like you were like just an insane guitar hero player if you could do their song on there.
No, I don't know if it was them.
It wasn't them? Okay.
No, I think you're thinking of
Oh wait, know what? It's the other band with a song called In Flames, I think. What was it? Is it
yeah,
Dragon something?
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force. Yeah, you're
I
thinking.
think they had a song called In Flames. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Word association. I get it.
exactly.
Love that shit, dude.
Nice.
Go check them out. They got a ton of stuff that I think you'd like. Them and a band called Soilwork from the same time period, same country, same sort of sound. Very cool. Gets heavy at times, but they got it's one of those things, man. There were like a lot of bands like that that like heavy music fans really loved. And I was like, well, in my opinion, this is really palatable to your basic, we'll call it casual metal music listener. You know, yeah, you brought up Dragon 4. So funny. It just got me thinking about when was that Rock Band or Guitar Hero? Guitar Hero,
Yeah, pretty
right?
sure.
Yeah, yeah. Rock Band was the one. I lived in a house with two dudes and stay up all hours of the night playing that shit.
Yep.
And they allowed people to sing, which is criminal. Absolutely criminal. You included a microphone with that fucking game. Just criminal, dude. That's worse than karaoke bars, man. Anyway,
I want to mention one thing before we leave, and that is
please.
I I wish you never would have introduced me to President because I've listened to that EP
I
a
played it out, man.
thousand times, dude. And my son is into it now, and it is amazing.
Yeah,
So
you sent me
just
that
to
video of him watching it.
yeah, so just to reiterate, King of Terrors EP by President. If you haven't listened to it yet, go listen to it and listen to it and listen to it because it gets better literally every time I listen to it.
I received quite a few hateful messages when I posted the clips of that band.
By about what?
From guys who are metal guys. They don't dig it, but whatever.
I've had
It's up my alley. I don't care. I have a thing that I like, and they do a thing that I like. So you know,
so not up their alley because of the sound of them or like just the songs themselves or like the way they introduce themselves into the industry or what's the
I think it's just the sound and the
just the
way it's
sound. Okay.
packaged. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that whole thing. Whatever. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I don't
Either
expect
way.
everybody to like everything, but for me, that EP is fucking outstanding. It's
It's so
everything that I
good.
love
Yeah.
in, you know, um, catchy, heavy music, I guess. I don't know.
Did you get my message the other day that they are touring with Architects right now?
Glad you said that. They're going on tour with Beartooth and Devil Wears Prada. Hold on.
Who is?
President.
Are you kidding me?
Hold on. Bad Omens, Beartooth, and President.
Oh, so Bad Omens. So who? So you think Bad Omens is that whose tour is it?
Bad Omens.
That's what I
So Bad
assumed.
Omens is the headliner, Beartooth and President. Guess what city's not on the list?
What's the closest?
Kansas City.
We could make that happen.
February 26th.
Oh, cool. My
T-Mobile
anniversary.
Center. Arenas, bro. Arenas.
Straight for you.